Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Rager. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Hauled in by Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 13. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's Herbert. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, Young. He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Connection made to Tremble. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. The 30. He's at the 10. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Rager with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They send a man in motion. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Room to run inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Rager with the return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Connects on the crosser. And he works it all the way to the 10 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Along the right sideline, there's space at the 20. a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Rager with the return here. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he'll get it up to the 44. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Herbert on 1st down. On target to Dobbins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. Hey, Kappa. Go.
It's Herbert once more. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert throwing again. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. He's going deep. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That's Denzel Perryman in on a stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Young working from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Running once more with Brooks. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Young to throw here on 3rd. To the sideline, catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the 1st. Young on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
To the air, 3rd and long. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
This is reeled in by Leggett. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Got a man, Palmer has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix them in.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, Herbert. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He finds McConkey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throw caught by his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Let's go. 60 backward. 60 backward. Check go.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Legette's got it. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 21. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Hits the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Young. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Darius Davis to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Devin Tompkins to return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Hey, check that, street. Go!
Play action now, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Dump off to his fullback. On the move, past the 40. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Hawk 70!
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. He has the Carolina touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Rager with the return here. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And they pick him off again! And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Young on 1st and 10. That's complete to Leggett. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Hand off here for Brooks. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Young to throw it. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Now Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers parlay the interception into points. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Rager with the return here. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Complete out to the right side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop made by Derek Brown. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
59, 59. Really?
On 4th down, here's Herbert. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Reload, reload. Bring it. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, ready.
Going with Brooks on the ground. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stump. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Here we go, here we go.
Young working from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
21. 59, 59.
Some movement up front, and now backs even more against the wall. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Hey, go Lion. Why did they...
Herbert to throw once more. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. 380. Set.
It's Herbert once more. Has it in close. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut into the lead by another point. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tompkins now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go!
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Panthers have possession to start the 4th. This one looking pretty well decided already. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Take go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They're going for it, Young. He finds him beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Home troops right. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Go.
Herbert now. He's on the move. Hauled in by Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now from the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. Shot alert, shot alert.
This is Brooks heading left. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Play action now, Young. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down. Give to Brooks, running right. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Young on first and 10. Hubbard hauls it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. On target to Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's second and 5. And they pick him off again. Caleb Farley has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Stay with Tiger. Hey, Ray.
Dobbins gets it off the option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Herbert now to throw on third. 4 step. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
He completes it in traffic. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Offense to the line for second down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? Check go.
Out of the gun, Young. Flush down out to his left. Has it downfield, working the left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On second down, it's Brooks. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer.
Young working from the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage baiting the quarterback.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Go.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Panthers are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.